Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to do the classic pass, okay? First we get a card selected. Okay. I say to choose 6 of hearts. Lose it back in the middle. Just with a little riffle. Comes back to the top. I can do it face down for you. Okay. Just one more time. Okay, so that's my class. Okay, so let's get on to the tutorial for the classic pass. The only prerequisite you need to do this is how to catch pinky break. Though for this classic pass you don't want just a tiny pinky break, you really want a big one like that. That's pretty simple. I'm sure 100% of you know that, even though you're not very many. Anyway, so to make this control cleaner, the classic pass cleaner, I like to get a break through the angle jar, and I have a break. The way I do that, let me get it on the angle. You're gonna grip the deck between the left thumb, and the left index finger. Your fingers are gonna come over. Some people do it with the 4 fingers. I curl the index finger on top of the deck and push the card in with these 3 fingers. You're gonna push the card in, not here, but here. So what happens when you push the card in is this. Get the card angled. And now you see this part, your pinky is gonna go in there, and it's gonna apply pressure and drag the card into the deck, squared up. So now you got your pinky break. So you're ready to do the pass. Okay, so now here is the exposed view on what's happening on the classic pass. That's what's happening. Okay? So basically, what's happening without the cover of the right hand is this. Basically, your pinky, your ring finger, your middle finger, and the index finger still helps a bit, is lifting the top packet up. Your hand is here. It's gonna pull the bottom packet up. The top packet goes down. And you square up the deck. That's basically what's happening. Now, how to do that is basically you get a break wherever you want, and this is gonna take strength. Okay. The example I want to show you, it's not easy to lift the pack up like this. It's not easy at all. It takes strength. Like, believe it or not, I can do it with the right hand, even though I'm right-handed. And here's what happens: deck turns. So it's gonna take a lot of practice just to get through this part. Okay. Good. Now, basically, what you're trying to do is you're grabbing with your right hand fingers and thumb. You're grabbing the bottom packet, not the top packet, the bottom packet. And what's gonna happen now is the bottom packet will never stop touching the same part of the thumb. That's what's gonna regulate the movement of the classic pass. Okay, so behind the cover, this is what's happening. I'll give you this angle. So your pinky is gonna pull down. Don't do it like this. You're gonna do like hold on to the bottom packet and just slide it until it gets to a perpendicular level. At that moment, the deck is here. You're gonna lift it up using these fingers. Okay. And when you're here, your pinky and the middle finger and ring finger are gonna pull out. You're gonna square it up. And it's during the action. It's right when I get here that I start to riffle, and that's gonna cover some of the sound. Because if I just do it like this, it won't give me a lot of sound cover. If I just straight up do it like that. Okay, you will develop speed. This is the speed I'm currently at. before you can achieve such speed, you should try to do this. You get your brake, okay? So I got the brake, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna tilt your deck up, so this part is facing the eyes of the spectator, and as you come down, you're gonna do the classic pass. So in full speed, it should look like this. That wasn't really good, but I don't do the invisible pass. It's not very natural, but just start doing that until you start developing more speed. Now, if there's one tip I can give you, the most important while practicing this is to divide the deck in half, and put rubber bands evolve around each packet. So that way, when you're practicing, you should drop a lot of cards, but when you drop them, you're gonna fall in blocks, and it's gonna save you a lot of pain. Another tip I have for you, and this is kind of what made my pass this fast, is I used to do it like this, okay? I used to have the pinky straight up like that, and you could totally see the break from here. So, and I wasn't very happy with that, and I wasn't very fast. So to fix that, the flashing, I tried to tilt the deck like this. And I noticed when I did that, my pinky was almost all the way. If I can show you this, my pinky was almost all the way in. And when I tried to do the classic pass, it was way faster. Okay, so at first, you want to start with a small pinky break. Okay, then you want to enlarge the pinky break, but be careful, because what will happen to you is you're gonna drag the card you were actually trying to control to the top. You're gonna drag it with the flesh, with the pad of the pinky finger. Some cards might shoot out. Just keep on to it. Just practice. Don't give up, okay? Some final thoughts. If I could give you some final thoughts, I think it would be this control is very, very versatile, okay? It's probably the most versatile control ever, because you don't have to control the card to the bottom or just the top. You can control the card to virtually anywhere you want. Okay, it's not on the top. It's not second from the top, but it's third from the top, okay? That's the applications for the classic pass. You can do it as a color change. Okay, you can do it, I don't know. There's just so many different variations for this. It's amazing. Keep on to it. It'll take a while for you to master this. But just remember that the more you do it, the better you get. So all the practice time is worth something. And that's where you gotta remember. Okay? So keep on to it. Enjoy.